Hello, and thank you for clicking on another one of my videos. I am Screen Scene Guru coming at you with another review on Monday Night Raw. I watched this just a couple days ago, but coming at you with what my thoughts are on the episode. I really liked it. This one coming from San Jose, California, the 1,300 plus um, sold out arena. Really cool to see that they're continuing with the changing of the location. Really trying to make it interactive with the audience and the fans. So that's really cool to see. But I got a little bit of information pulled up on the screen right here. But going on into our first matchup, we had um, Penta debut. So that was really cool to see the luchadors showing up for WWE Raw being represented. I believe he went up against uh, Chad Gable, who was part of like the heavyweight champions of the USA, kind of Star Spangled Banner, Captain America type. Um, Looked like he was doing real good at the beginning, the first couple rounds, but you could tell he was getting pretty tired after getting tossed around a bit by Penta, who was moving around the ring just super quick, fast, um, and eventually he got him, um, and we got to see Penta's rise to the WWE family, which was cool to see. I have not really gotten into much of the luchador wrestling. So this is my first introduction to the um, sport and the dressing up and the style, and I thought it was really fun. I liked it a lot. He really went hardcore into the story. I thought too, so that was really cool. Uh, Moving on into our next fight, we've got let's see, got a little bit of notes written down as well. Um, let's see, we had the Sami Zayn versus the Mitts, which was sort of built up in the episode. We saw them beefing between each other, um, and then they set up a personal one-on-one match as kind of like a fodder in between the bigger shows, which was always cool to see. It was a pretty quick match, but we got to see the Mitts go down. Um, and some people like him, but he was kind of a heel, baddie. So it was good to see him get taken down. Um, Moving on, we've got let's see. I'll mention the Laura Valkyria. Valkyria. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. She beat Dakota Kai in the Women's International Championship and became the first uh, Women's International Heavyweight Champion in WWE, which was awesome to see. She came out with sort of a crow outfit, which was cool, very experimental. I don't know if that's been her whole thing, her whole get up the whole time, but I liked it a lot. I thought it was cool, and she whooped it in the ring. She was really giving it her all. I thought both of the fighters were really good, um, but at the end of the day, she won the gold, and she will be going on to further matches. So that was cool to see. We also got to see Rhea Ripley from last week's fight um, coming back to show off her medal, but she also had to get some backup support from Bailey, who is a local from San Jose, a local WWE fighter, women's fighter, because they were having to go up against the trash talking Nia Jax, who was basically talking about um, showing up for the next Royal Rumble and causing havoc for the team. And she started the fight. She initiated the fight by shoving Rhea Ripley and Bailey, and then they had to get in it, and they just had to knock her out of the ring and push her back, showing that they're a united front. So that was awesome to see. Uh, Moving on from there, we've got the Damian Priest versus Finn Balor. Now, this was probably the craziest fight of the game. I know it was a street fight. They built up the story in that they were tag team um, heavyweight champions, and that they went up against other tag teams, and then eventually Damian Priest, because he's just a bigger guy, moved up along the lines of becoming a solo fighter, and now Finn Balor was pissed, talking about how he was coming after him, backstabbing him, and they even showed at the beginning after Damian Priest came out, they played his music, he did the walk, got into the ring, and then when they started to play Finn Balor's music, he was waiting for him in the ring for him to walk out, and he just came around the back corner and started to stack him, head him up with the sticks, whatever they have, bamboo sticks or whatever they have underneath the stage. Just started sneak attacking him, and a lot of people were booing him. And but then later on in the fight, we saw Damian Priest throw him from every possible structure you could. He threw him off the stage. They were fighting in the audience. At one point, they jumped from the bleachers, the top of the bleachers, down, flipped over, and landed on a table, which I thought was the end of the fight. I thought it was a TKO pretty much, but it wasn't anywhere near the mat, which they can't count that. No, none of the official goalies can count those fights that go outside into the audience officially, even if they're a street fight, it has to be on the mat. So, of course, when they're bringing out Finn Balor and his team, his cronies, Damian Priest had to push him off and had to wheel him back in his stretcher, in his gurney, all the way back to the ring, and had to finally take him down for the match. Um, so it was pretty interesting, all over the place, if you will. It was a shorter episode, but I liked it a lot. What are you guys' thoughts on this last week uh, Monday Night Raw? I know they're coming out with a new one on Monday. What are you guys thinking about the fights upcoming? Are you excited about them? Let me know your thoughts. Um, but until next time, have a good one, guys, and keep it raw. All right. Rock on.